Islam in Sweden refers to the practice of Islam in Sweden, as well as historical ties between Sweden and the Islamic world. The history of Islam in Sweden.
Archaeological findings have shown Viking contact with Islam dating back to the 7th to 10th centuries, when the Vikings were trading with the medieval Islamic world. Pre-Islamic Arabic coins originating from the Middle East have been found at Iron Age burial sites.
The Swedish census in 1930
listed 15 people as belonging to the group Muslims and other Asian faiths. Although the number of Muslims themselves are not known, one estimate suggests a maximum of 11, but could have been as low as 2. In modern Sweden, the first registered Muslim groups were Finnish Tatars who emigrated from Finland and Estonia in the 1940s. Islam began to have a noticeable presence in Sweden with immigration from the Middle East beginning in the 1970s. Further waves of immigrants came to Sweden from the former Yugoslav republics, and more recently from Somalia.
According to the 2017 report from the Swedish Agency for Support to Faith Communities,
there were 170,915 Muslims in Sweden who practiced their religion regularly. This count came from those registered with Islamic congregations. The immigration has been the main driver of spreading Islam in Sweden since 1960s. Population increases between 2004 to 2012 have been attributed to immigrants from Iraq, Somalia, and Afghanistan. Other sources set the figure at around 6%, almost 600,000, of the total Swedish population.
A 2017 Pew Research report documents
Muslim population at 8.1% of the total population of Sweden of 10 million, approximately 810,000. The current population of Sweden is 10,092,886, as of May 25, 2020, based on World Immature elaboration of the latest United Nations data. Sweden population is equivalent to 0.13% of the total world population. And among them, approximately 9% are Muslims in Sweden in 2020.
Immigration.
Muslims in Sweden most often originate from Iraq, Iran, Bosnia-Herzegovina and Kosovo, the Iraqis being by far the largest group in 2015. 5 out of 6 Iranians in Sweden consider themselves secular rather than Muslim, and are in strong opposition to the Islamic Republic regime in their ancestral home. Most Iranians and Iraqis fled as refugees to Sweden during the Iran-Iraq War from 1980 to 1988. The second largest Muslim group consists of immigrants from Eastern Europe, particularly from former Yugoslavian countries, most of them being Bosniaks, who number 12,000. There is also a sizable community of Somalis, who numbered 40,165 in 2011. They are followed by Muslim refugees from Syria and Somalia, 2 very rapidly growing groups. 2 other groups residing in Sweden for a decade longer are people from Turkey and Lebanon.
Mosques. Sweden has a number of mosques, providing the Muslim communities in Sweden places of worship.
The first mosque in Sweden was the Nazir Mosque, built in 1976 in Gothenburg. It was followed by the Malmö Mosque, 1984, and later, the Uppsala Mosque in 1995. More mosques were built during the 2000s, including the Stockholm Mosque, 2000, and the Fittza Mosque, completed 2007. The governments of Saudi Arabia and Libya have financially supported the constructions of some of the largest mosques in Sweden.